Morning. Well, good morning to you too, turkey. I think that duck or goose thinks it's either a burrow or a turkey most of the time. Anyway, good morning. What a pretty day. Blue skies and sunshine. That door down there on the big barn isn't rolling up and down. I gotta go look at that, see what the problem is, if I can. If not, I'll have to call somebody, come look at it. But for right now, I'm gonna lift the lid on this beehive and see what they're doing with that sugar. And depending on how things go today, I'd like to run up the mountain and check those trail cameras. I haven't been up there in almost a week now. So, anyway, here we go. So in this beehive, hopefully you can see, the top of this is wet. That's one of the reasons for the burlap over insulation. This will collect moisture and draw it up and away from the bees. Moisture will kill bees in the wintertime. Yeah, they like that sugar. They like that sugar a lot. They're eating that like crazy. Good. That's all I really needed to do is see how they were coming along with that. Well, it's people down in that barn. In the wintertime, they come in and ride horses. To get up to that motor, I need a ladder and probably the tractor bucket. I don't know. Go down and see how many people there are in there and take a look at that. For Christmas, I got myself, Cindy, and Idaho Hillbilly, Kevin, and Miss Kitty. I got us all one of these. I thought it was pretty funny. Finally got warm enough to put that on where I thought it would stay. I don't think Cindy hasn't put hers on yet. Her truck's too dirty. Mine is too, actually. That I cleaned it off. Hillbilly, his truck, that driveline fell apart and the yoke broke. He hasn't had a chance to get that fixed yet. Hopefully he'll have that back running again before too long. Man, what a pretty day. Blue skies everywhere I look, almost. A little bit of clouds. Anyhow. Well, those guys are in training horses, so it'll be a while. Don't want to get in their way, but I need to try to fix that door. But I can wait on them. Guess I'll run up the mountain. Up here as far as driving. The tracks that are in the middle of the road, those are human footprints and dogs. A lot of people hike up here, walk their dogs, but no tire tracks, can't even see our tracks from last week with this thing. Nothing fresh as far as driving anyway. Glassing the mountains fast. Don't see any wolves. There's a bunch of elk over here. So that's promising. The wolves gotta eat, so you would think they'd be here somewhere. Looking in the snow, though, all I've seen so far is deer and elk tracks. Even so, they're probably here someplace. Thing of it is, though, you know, the Fish and Game says there's 1,500, 2,000 maybe wolves in Idaho. It's a big state. That's really not that many when you think about it. There's probably 20 deer or elk right there. You know, I mean, hopefully there's some around here, but they're so far scattered that anywhere near this spot, it's hard to say. There's definitely wolves around, but on this mountain, maybe not. Raven up there. Hopefully he's been working on that cow-calf. It's very strange that nothing has touched that. See what it looks like today, but one of the things I always ask people when they ask me if I want a cow for bait or goat or whatever animal it is has it been doctored? Because if it's been doctored, for whatever reason, that chemical smell, they can smell that. They won't touch it. I mean, I've had birds leave it alone, bears, bear bait, and things like that. Nothing will eat it. And you're wasting your time if you get a doctored cow and try to use it for bait. So I always ask them. And that calf I got up here now, he didn't know anything was wrong with it until he found it dead out there in the field. So it has not been doctored. It's strange, though, that the critters won't touch it, or haven't yet. I meant to bring an axe along and open it up a little bit, and I forgot it once again. So, if nothing's been on it this time, next time I'll definitely do that. One of the things I want to do for Jeff, for loaning this to me, is figure out a way to put sideboards of some sort on here and put a shovel and an axe, just bolt it right to the sides so you got them all the time. They have a little DeWalt battery chainsaw they usually bring, and the last couple of times they forgot to bring that too. There is a kind of a flimsy shovel in here, but it's better than nothing. And there's my blinking red light again, my battery. Dang it, what's wrong with this thing? The good news is I have more than one battery. Well, anyway. Figured I'd stop here and glass these ridges a couple of times. A friend of mine, he was lucky enough, he called in a couple of wolves and he was able to get them, shoot them, and he's got it on video, if I can get him to put it on here. But when they stop moving in the sagebrush, man, they're just disappeared. They don't stand out at all. That gray fur and the sagebrush, you can't see them. So it's really hard. I glass a lot, but so far I haven't had very much luck with that. When I pulled up here just now, a bunch of birds flew off. That cow has no snow on it. Looks like there's tracks around it. Mainly birds, it looks like. A magpie right there in the tree above it. But there's some tracks over here. Let's see, where are they at? Right there. They look pretty good size. And they go up that ridge over there. So I'll have to go check them out for sure. It might just be deer and elk, but it could possibly be wolves. Looking at the tracks right up here close. These are all deer tracks. But I'll grab my rifle just in case and go out onto the knob here and glass a little bit, see if I can see anything. Okay, those are coyote tracks. Yeah, at least they're finally working on that cow, it looks like. Yeah, something's been eating on it. The back end of it's chewed out. Good, about time. Check my cameras here and see if there's any of the big boys on here. A lot of wing marks in the snow, probably eagles. There's 980 videos on here. It's hard to tell on this little small screen. Pretty sure that's a coyote. Maybe a wolf. It's like I say, it's really this card reader is kind of hard to see on, but get back home I'll be able to tell on the computer a little better. Anyway, that's more promising than before. So this camera only has 39 videos on it. The other one has 980. So you kind of wonder how come. I like these stealth cam cameras. That's what this one is. But it doesn't seem to work as well as some of my other ones. But it's a little far away from the bait, so that might be all it is. You would think there'd be more than just 39 though. So I will move it a little bit closer, see if I have any better luck. Looking around, I don't see anything big enough to be wolf tracks that are fresh, at least. There's some under the snow here that, I mean, they're just divots. There's no way to tell if they're elk or what they are. The tracks I am seeing are mostly deer and coyote, it looks like. But the thing of it is, last time we were up here, Greg had his yellow lab with him. And it was running around all over the place. I don't see those tracks either. So it has snowed up here a couple of times since we've been up here last week. It's possible I'll have some wolves on the camera. And if I do, I'll run back up here and set a bunch of traps. But coyotes, I don't really even care to catch this year. The first sale down south of here, it's kind of known as a coyote sale. Some of the very best coyotes were selling for $17. I mean, that's not worth it. It's really not. The couple of years ago, the very best were selling for $100 or more. $17. That's pretty hard to justify. But a wolf, I'll go for sure. Anyway, let's go back home and see what's on these cameras. Okay, folks, I'm home again now. I got some neat stuff on the camera. Looking at it, I don't think that there. I don't think there's any wolves. I haven't gone through all the pictures yet, though. But I got at least 5 eagles, a couple of coyotes, a fox, and it's pretty neat. The eagle. One of the eagles and one of the coyotes getting a pretty good fight. Never seen that before. It's pretty neat. So anyway, this is going to take some time to go through. Going to have to probably make another video of the coyote-eagle fight. But anyway, I'll throw a little bit of this on here. But I'll see you folks later, and thanks for watching.